Here is how to make an illusion glueless frontal. You can make this either for self-use or for business purpose, which means you can make this glueless frontal in large quantity and sell even at wholesale price to other hair vendors. Okay, so it is no news that glueless frontal is trending, and trust me, I don't see it going out of fashion anytime soon. It has come to stay. All right. The only disadvantage is most people aren't styling it the right way. Okay, and we have so many not so good looking illusion frontal in the market today. Okay, so this is the reason why I'm going to be making this tutorial. Okay, to show you how to make a very neat, natural, and beautiful illusion glueless frontal that you can make at the comfort of your home, either for self use or you can start up your own glueless frontal hair business. Now, if you style it the right way, okay, and yours come out as beautiful as the one I'll be showing you in today's video, then rest assured that you can start a glueless frontal business at the comfort of your home, making at least $100 weekly. And I'll be showing you how you can get these materials for making the glueless frontal at very affordable price, and most importantly, how to raise over 1 million naira capital selling this solution glueless frontal in less than a month. So stay tuned. Don't skip any part so you don't miss out on any important information. Now, the kind of frontal lace you're styling with has a huge effect on the outcome of the glueless frontal. Okay, you want to go for a frontal lace with natural, neatly ventilated hairline, like the one I'm showing you right now. Not the one that is badly ventilated with very big knots. You know what I'm talking about, okay? You can either use a human hair frontal lace or a blend hair. For this tutorial, I'm making use of a well-ventilated blend quality hair. Now for measurement, we're going to be doing a cut frontal method. That is to say, we're going to cut the frontal, okay? Now by measurement, this frontal is a 13 by 4 frontal. And our client's ear to ear, which is the left to the right side of the frontal, is 11. That is to say, this frontal needs to be cut, okay? So now cutting it helps the customer not to go through the stress of having to, cut it themselves. So when they get their hairs, all they have to do is just wear it, okay? It is a ready to wear frontal, okay? Now, to do this process, it's very, very simple, okay? This is a 13 by 4 frontal, okay? Which means from the left to the right is 13. And our client's ear to ear is 11. That is to say, we need to remove 2 inches. Okay, so all you need to do is remove 1 inch from the left and also 1 inch from the right. Very simple step. So now when you take your measuring tape, you measure on the left hand side 1 inch and you use a marker to mark, or anything you have, okay, to mark it out. Okay, like you see me do, I've marked mine. You measure and you mark. Now once you mark the 1 inch, you know that is where you need to cut. Okay, now once I've gotten the marked area where I need to cut, I use my rat tail comb to part the hair open so I can see clearly where I'm about to cut. Okay, so next I use my small scissors and I cut. Very simple. Just cut it like a curve. A little curve is okay. All right, it's going to lay on top of your client's hair. That is what we call a cut frontal custom made glueless wig. Okay. Next, we're going to place the frontal on the camber head. Make sure to get the center part correctly by folding the frontal into 2 pieces. Then lay it on the camber head and pin it down with a T-pin neatly without bump. For this styling, we're going to be creating a Lagos hairline using the number 3 method to get the outline. So I went ahead and created a center part with my rat tail comb. Now measure 1 inch in a C curve from the center parts. Alright, you want to do that very, very nice and very, very neat. Okay, a very nice C curve. Okay, now I'll be doing this on both sides. Alright, measure 1 inch on the left and 1 inch on the right, and you just braid that down. Next, you measure 2 inch away from the previous curve you created and measure another 1 inch C curve. It is very easy to understand, okay? Just by watching me do it on screen, okay? I did same on both sides. It is very simple and very easy to understand, alright? So when you create the curve, you just braid that down, okay? Lagos hairline style requires lots of plugging, but since my client didn't want so much plugging, okay, I just did a little plugging and went straight to styling. So if your frontal hairline is very, very full, you want to go ahead and plug out the hairs, okay, to give that natural and very neat hairline. Okay, next you go ahead and cut your hairs in sections. You want to detangle by combing them out, or using your brush to brush them out. Now yeah, I'm going to be using a wax stick. Okay, a wax stick. So I'll apply the wax stick onto my palm, then I apply it on my hair on each section. Now I'm applying on my palm so that it doesn't create this white cast on the hair. Okay, this is the best way to apply your wax stick. So I apply on my palm, then I go ahead and put it on my hair with the help of my hot comb to flatten it. Now I do this section by section to give it a very nice flat look. For the next step, I'll be applying the Gorilla Gel. Now this gel is very slimy in texture but gives a very good hold. Now cut the hairs in small section, apply the hair gel and mold, or should I say, and style in the direction I want the hair to stay using a small toothbrush. I will apply and style in section till I get to the frontal hairline. Now, another very affordable hair gel you may want to try out if you're on a budget is the Ovarian product. I'll put a picture on the screen for you to see. But my best recommendation is the Gorilla hair gel. Now, for this part, you want to carefully start the frontal to your desired look before it dries out, okay? The end result of your styling is determined by you at this particular point. So I went ahead to create a slant look, brush carefully for a lay down smooth finishing. Afterward, I apply my butterfly shadow holding spray to give a lasting hold. When applying a holding spray, you want to hold the bottle 10 to 12 inches away from your hair, okay? So now I gave the hair a little touch, and here I was done with the right side, so I went ahead and do the same thing on the left hand side. After styling the both sides, we're going to hold the hair down with an elastic band. So I measured a good amount of elastic band, about 28 inches in 3 pieces. With the help of a T-pin, I pin it down on the right side, on the center, and also on the left hand side. Then I went ahead and tied the band behind the canvas head, as you can see me doing the video, and here we have it. So next, I went ahead to braid down the remaining hair. Now you want to create a very neat braid, okay? Carefully take the hairs in sections and braid the hair, okay? Do that on the left and on the right side, all right? And when you're done, you have something like this, okay? Now, I let the frontal to dry out on natural hair for 24 hours. Okay, you can leave yours for a day or two, but be sure it's properly dried out. Okay, and when you're done, you carefully pull out the T-pin and the elastic band. You do that carefully so you don't, damage what you've already created, right? And when you're done, you're going to get something like this. You can see how smooth it is, how clean it is, how neat the braids are. Okay, and how I carefully put out the TP without destroying anything. Look at how fine it is looking. But we're not done. We're not done yet. For the last part, I'm going to be cutting out the frontal lace for my clients. Now, you'll be needing a small scissors for this. Now, when cutting, you want to carefully cut in a zigzag motion to give that natural look. Don't cut in a straight line, okay? So I carefully cut out the lace in a zigzag motion, and this is what we're going to be having afterward. All right? I measured my elastic band in 10 inches, then I used a needle and a black thread to carefully sew down the band across both the left and the right side of the glueless frontal to give a perfect hold. So that's like an easy step, okay? Just, sew it down at the center part, alright, as you can see me do in the video. To make your lace blend nicely into your skin, you want to apply a tint mousse or a foundation of your skin tone. Now, if you're fair in complexion, you want to use a lighter color tint mousse or foundation. If you're a darker skin, you want to use a darker shade. Yeah, I'm going to be using a foundation I mixed with a holding spray. Okay, so I'm using the brush as an applicator, so I slightly applied this foundation behind my glueless frontal as seen in the video. Now look at how natural and beautiful our glueless frontal came out. The hairline is looking so natural and well starred. Now a quick one, if you found this video really helpful, kindly do it to like this video, leave a comment and share to your friends and your loved ones. And if you're looking to raise capital for your dream hair business, trust me, you want to do that by starting a glueless frontal business. Okay, it doesn't require much capital to start, and I'm going to be showing you how to do that. You can start manufacturing, you heard me right, manufacturing your own illusion frontal from the comfort of your home. To produce a glueless frontal that you sell for like 18,000 naira, the main material you need costs just 4,000 naira. From B to C are products you need to produce in about 50 pieces of quantity. You understand? So let's say the main material costs 4,000 naira, okay? And you're selling for 18,000 naira. If you manage the cost price, you're making 14,000 naira profit per one piece. Now, when you sell 20 pieces, you're making 240,000 naira. When you sell 50 pieces, you're making 700,000. And when you sell 100 pieces, you're making 1.4 million naira. And this is very possible because in less than 1 month, you can sell more than 100 pieces. People are buying this hair, vendors are selling this particular fluorless frontal every single day. Okay, and if imagine you sell more than 100 pieces, that is a whole lot. Now, so I don't make this video too long, if you want a more comprehensive breakdown of the material cost, comment Glueless Frontal and I'll send you the full details. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in my next one.